Hello everyone, and welcome to Blind Beauty. I'm Jennifer. What we're going to do today is I'm going to do this look right here. It's a summery, appropriate makeup, in my opinion. But it's also something that you could wear to go back to school, go to work, or whatever. And you don't have to worry about it melting off. Because I have oily skin, especially during the summer I do. And my makeup sometimes will just move around, shift really bad on me. So I'm doing some things in this video to help makeup last, and I'm using all drugstore products to do it. And it's also a chit-chatty letting you know what's been going on, where I've been, you know. So let me know in the comments down below what you think of this video, and if you're not subscribed, I hope that you do subscribe so that you can see more videos coming up, because I talk about that in this video too. Make sure you stay tuned to the end for some ideas that I'm having, and if you want to, you can also follow me on all my social media. What do you say? We get into it! Alright, what do you say we get started on this beautiful look? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a scrunchie and pull my hair back here. So, get that out of the way. My hair is getting long and even thicker, it seems like, than it was getting. So, but I hope that y'all like this kind of look, and I hope that you like the chit-chatty get ready with me's. Looking for a product here that I put up and can't remember what I did with it. So, okay, there it is, right there. Alright. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to take the NYX First Base setting spray, or not setting spray, primer spray. I'm not quite awake. And I'm going to spritz this all over my face. Give that a minute to set. And while I do that, I'm going to just basically chit-chat while I get somewhat organized. I'm not completely organized. I tried to do this look yesterday, but it didn't record. Well, okay, yes, it did record, but it didn't record the entire thing. So, anyone who does YouTube, I think you know the struggles with that. Hashtag YouTube struggle. But I put that on, that little spray, just to add a little moisture. Now I'm going to take the e.l.f. Blemish Control Primer, and I'm going to focus that on my T-zone here. So, but y'all might be wondering where I've been and all that, and I do apologize. I know I've done this to y'all a couple times, you know, because of life. Hashtag life happens. But you know, I'm trying to be upbeat today. Sometimes fake it till you make it. You know, that's what, whoops. Dropped some primer on the leg there. But, you know, because back right after my birthday, and I do mean right after, like the day after my birthday, my grandfather passed away. And that was in June, late June. So, it hit me hard. He was like a father to me, and instead of it getting better, seems things are getting a little worse, actually. But, you know, I'm doing the best I can. That's all anybody can ask, right? Right. Okay. But, you know, enough about that, but I'll probably talk about it here and there, but yeah. As well as a lot of other things have been going on. I have started, well, I think I mentioned that I'm going to school, and that's taken a hit since all this has been going on. And I do apologize for the background noise. They're mowing, apparently. So, of course, as soon as I start filming, they start mowing. But yeah, well, we'll just roll with it. Hopefully it's not too distracting, but, you know, it is what it is, you know. But here we go. Alright, now I'm going to take, since I put the e.l.f. Blemish Control Primer, that does help to keep oil at bay. I'm taking the Hard Candy Glamoflauge, not the concealer, y'all, because that is an old, an old concealer too, which I do have that I could do a first impression on, actually. But the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Full Coverage Foundation. So, I'm gonna swipe this on my skin here. Grab my little mirror so I can actually somewhat see what I'm doing, because y'all are past your arm's length away from me right now. So, yeah, you're almost 2 arms lengths away. I'm just dotting it, well, swiping it rather. A little bit on the forehead, a couple stripes on the cheeks, about 4 stripes on the cheek. And I gotta get a little more. Went down the nose too with it. And then I'm going to be using the AOA Studio Wonder Sponge, the black one. I also have the pink one that's kind of like Real Techniques, only it's not as firm, which honestly is nice. So, I'm just taking that sponge and blending it in. But other than school, I mentioned in my last video, right before my grandfather died, that I found a church home, which is awesome, and I know I might offend some people by talking about God, but God has been my rock, and He's helped get me through this, and He also helped my grandfather hang on as long as he did, otherwise he wouldn't have made it. He battled with cancer. That's what he died. He had stomach cancer back in 2016. Then he had his stomach removed completely. Did chemo with that, and we thought, okay, cancer free, blah blah blah. Well, last year he got diagnosed with stage 4 liver cancer. They did intensive chemo. That was 2018. Had to stop and think. I know, me, think, scary. But, yeah, they did intensive chemo then, and he survived it. It stopped growing, so. But then, early this year, right after I moved here, it seems like, he went into the hospital because he was hurting real bad, from what I understand, at least. Now, this is the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer that I'm putting on. I'm doing little triangles under the eyes. So, well, not a little, but I go from the outer corner to where my nose ends, back up to the inner corner of the eye. I do that on both sides, and then I'm going to use the Mini Wonder Blender from AOA Studio to blend this in. I think I'm almost out of this, actually. So, but, most people that have stage 4 liver cancer don't make it very long, from what I understand. But I'm taking a little bit of this concealer and putting it on the eyes, too. So, I'm thankful that he lasted as long as he did, that he was around, but some people might think I'm crazy for this, but I'm thankful that he's no longer suffering too, so. Okay, maybe I won't use the mini one. I think it rolled off my disc or something here. Well, not disc. Oh, here it is. Okay. But, if you've ever dealt with someone who's in bad health, suffering, in pain, you know how it is. You want them to be pain-free and to have, if they're not going to have a good life, be able to do what they want to do and all that, live somewhat normally, and they're suffering, mainly suffering, if they're suffering, you kind of want them to be out of suffering. I mean, like I said, I'm sorry about the mowing in the background, but I gotta feel them whenever I feel froggy, I gotta jump. So that's what I'm doing. I'm jumping, y'all. Not literally, but yeah. But he's no longer suffering. He's no longer in pain. So that's a good thing. Now, and I know this is goofy to do, but I'm going to, because I'm wearing a darker colored shirt. I'm going to take this Master Fix setting and perfecting loose powder by Maybelline, and I'm going to put that on. This is just a BS Mall or something. Yeah, BS Mall brush that I got a long time ago. And I'm going to set my face. Actually, I'm going to take a smaller brush first. This is going to be a little different than it was originally whenever I did this look. But, you know, we do what we gotta do, y'all. So, can't find my little brush. Can't find my little one. There we go. I'm using the e.l.f. highlighting brush to do this. I know, I'm not highlighting. Why am I using a highlight brush, right? Well, I'm setting, so that I'm setting it so I'm not highlighting my under eye. You know, but my grandfather, he was a good man, and I miss him terribly, and like I said, it seems to be getting worse as time goes by, instead of better for me. But I am going to be going to a therapist to try to help me cope with it. I mean, if you think about it, I've had a lot of changes moving out east, and my grandpa died, and it's like going to school. That's a lot for anyone to handle, I think. But now I'm using that big BS Mall and putting this powder on. But I've got so many video ideas I'm wanting to do, and I'm hoping to do, but do what I can, when I can, how I can. Try to enjoy it though, not push myself too hard, but I want to at least do like 2 to 3 videos a week. If I can get back into doing 5 videos a week plus doing school, I will. But I went to the eye doctor yesterday, and whenever I filmed this video yesterday, I had mentioned that, but since it didn't record, y'all didn't get to hear what I was talking about. But I went to the eye doctor and found out that my left eye, instead of getting worse, because if y'all know anything about eyes, well, I mean, about aging in general, as you get older, what happens? Things start to go. You know, whether it's your weight, whether it's your hair, whether it's your vision, your teeth, whatever, it starts to go eventually. So, but before I put on my blush, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Matte Finish Setting Spray. And this is one, for some reason, I just do not like the sprayer on this. If any of y'all have the sprayer or this product, does it seem to get stuck? Like, you can push it down, but then you gotta literally pull it to get it back up? I mean, that's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. I mean, literally, one pump, pull. One pump, pull. And this is the only setting spray I have right now. At least matte one. So, but back to what I was talking about church and everything. Yes, I'm all over the place today. I mean, the eye doctor. My vision now is 2400 in both eyes. And it was 2600 in one eye. And 24 in the other. So, and that was back in 2014, I think. So, but, you know, we just do what we gotta do, right? Alright, now I'm going to take I had the brush out from my blush and then put it back, but I'm using the e.l.f. blush and bronzer duo in St. Lucia with the e.l.f. bronzing brush. So I'm going to go into the bronzer first and do like a light contouring. Not real heavy contour, I don't want to go hog wild, but just on the temples, right there in the hollow of the cheek, jawline. And I'm going to take the brush that I put powder on with and kind of just help blend it out a little bit. Oops. Didn't have my hair pulled back just right, and you know, but yeah, I can go back to what I was talking about church. I might have mentioned this before in my most recent video before this one, but started working with the kids ministry. I think I was supposed to start my last video. I hadn't done it yet, and I'm working in the nursery. So, with everything that's going on, you know, that right there is a true blessing. I mean, it helps me so much to be able to be with all them babies. So, I'm gonna, now in this video, since it's a little different anyway, you know, chit-chatting wise, I'm looking for my brush again, but my little highlight brush rather. Well, oh well, I don't really need highlight, but I'm still going to. I keep grabbing the lipstick that I had on yesterday instead of the brush. I'm just going to use the bronzing brush and go in with the e.l.f. White Pearl highlight. I didn't do highlight yesterday, but I mean, I'm staying home today. Why not glow? Get the glow on, girl. Get it on. Get it on. I haven't been doing a lot of highlighting lately, so go ahead and get the glow. Do a little bit in between the brows. I don't know if y'all can even see that, honestly. But that's a $2 product. I mean, all these products that I'm using today are affordable. The hard candy, I think that's $6. I can't remember how much the NYX First Base was. I've had it for a while. Still building that highlight up a little more. I'm wanting to say that Master Fix powder was a couple bucks. Well, about $4, $5, $6, something like that. Now the e.l.f. primer, that's like a $6 item, but which to me that's a lot for just a primer. But you know, but for foundation, $6, that ain't bad. And I think the Rimmel was only $5. And this here is the new Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-hour, because they came out with like some urban, because they've got the whole urban cover and all that now. Well, they came out with the 24-hour color tattoos, and they're in the same type of pot, you know, and this is like a rose goldy color, and it says Socialite. And I'm going to use my finger, mind you, to do this, and I'm going to put that on my lids. Just on the lid, not into the crease or anything like that. Just go on the lid. And then I'll blend it possibly into the crease whenever I blend here in a little bit. But yeah, doing church and working with the babies, you know, I'm trying my best not to miss church. The only way I want to miss is if I physically cannot move out of bed, you know, like if I'm sick or something, I would have to have like a bucket to get sick in, because I couldn't even make it to the bathroom. That's how bad I would have to be at this point for me to miss church. So, but I just, because it makes me feel so good when I go. And so now you could just leave that shadow as is if you wanted to, because it could be a one and done. This makeup look, for me at least, it's pretty much summer proof. Stays put, because on my Instagram yesterday, I think it was, I posted a little check-in thing, like 7 hours in, including an hour in outside, and it was like pretty hot out there at the time. So I'm just taking a e.l.f. I think it's a crease brush, something like that, and kind of blending this a little bit. I'm going to take the bronzer in that St. Lucia palette and put that in the crease too, though. I just don't want like really harsh lines, that's all. But yeah, I love doing church. I love going. It gets me out of the house too, you know. I gotta get out, and I don't get to really go shopping for makeup and all that stuff, but I mean, yeah, I got a little haul, and I do mean, for me at least, very little, you know, but it'll be enough, almost enough to do a full face. Well, plus an eyeshadow palette that I have not used yet, that I've had for a little while. I'm going to do that, because y'all obviously are seeing me use the color tattoo. But yeah, if you want to, you can follow me over on Instagram. I don't post as much on Facebook, really, but I do post more on Instagram. And, well, I'm going to try to start posting more. I'm going to try to get back into doing social media a lot more than I was, at least. Okay, trying to find the eyeshadow, because I'm going to take the Amber Rush eyeshadow by Loreal. I don't know if you can see that on my finger, but that's the color of what I put on my eye. One of the van drivers, because we take a van to church, you know, I was looking at her, and my best friend and sister, she didn't go that day for one reason or another, and, you know, I was like, okay. So I was sitting there talking to this woman, and I told her what I was doing here at Blind Beauty, trying to make beauty accessible and all that, and I said, like, this eyeshadow, you know, I was talking about other YouTubers, how they don't really explain what colors things are. You know, like, especially for eyeshadows. They don't say, oh, well, this is a rose gold. Oh, this is a grayish brown, meaning taupe. Or this is a olive green, or whatever. They just say, I'm taking Amber Rush, and blah, blah, blah. Done. So I told her, I said, this eyeshadow, to me, it looked bronzy. I said, but it could be rose gold. And she looked at me and she goes, yeah, that looks rose gold to me. And that was before, you know, I didn't have any the Amber Rush on top of it. And I sprayed this brush, this is the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, by the way, with the NYX First Base spray. And that just gives it a little bit more glow. Putting that on the lid here. But, you know, and I also have created a website. Well, I've had the website, the domain, and everything for a while. I just haven't done anything with it. But I have a website now, blindbeauty.info, I-N-F-O, blindbeauty.info. I'll have all my social media, including Twitter, Snapchat, all that jazz right down below if you want to check it out. But this look really has been my go-to, like, for church type look. Y'all are getting a little sneak peek of some of the products that are going to be in your favorites video coming up. Because I was going to do, like, full face favorite type thing. But this right here is the look that, it's hot. My makeup, I'm oily skin, so my makeup would melt right off my face if I'm not careful. So I had to do something. So I thought, why not, you know, show what I've been doing. And I was sitting outside, it was like 90 something yesterday, and you know, my makeup still stayed put. And I know this is no before anyone says that, but I was so tired last night. Whenever I came home, I went straight to bed, and this morning that Maybelline color tattoo was still on my eyelids. What did I tell you? That's some pretty potent stuff. You really gotta work to get it off. I'm still working on finding the best way to remove without reddening your eyelids. And this here is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara that I'll be using after I blend this Amber Rush. I wanted to give it a little time to set a little bit. Blending that into the crease a little bit too, just so there's no harsh edges. Use the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. After, well, I don't know where it's at. I think it's in here. I don't know. Usually, well, some videos, I curl my lashes. Right here it is. It was right in front of me. If it was a snake, it would have bitten me. But curl my lashes a little bit. But I've got so many videos, ideas, like full face favorites, how to make your makeup last, maybe do some more back to school things, because I did like a couple back to school looks last year using affordable products. That's what I focus on here. Yeah, there might be unboxings here and there of like subscription box, but to me that's still affordable because you're getting sample sizes, or you're getting full size if it's BoxyCharm or something. I do have some of those on my channel, but now I'm just using the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. Almost poked my eye out trying to do it. So, but you know, I've just had a lot going on mentally and all that, so, and just poked myself in the eye again. Might call this eye crusher instead of clump crusher. My eyes are still a little sensitive. I don't know if they're even still dilated, but you know. It's hard to see in my left eye anyway, so. And my sinuses are going haywire. But I got some stuff to do today around the house, and thought, well, I'll go ahead and get the filming done. Get her done, son. Get her done. Now, yeah, I could go different routes with brows, but I'm going to just go with what I know. I can't even tell you what color this one is. This is one of the AOA Wonder pencils. And I'm going to take it's a twist up. It's a, no, not AOA Wonder. AOA Studio Sculpting brow pencil. I'm going to fill in my brows. I recently groomed my brows. I guess that's the right phrase for it. Because, I mean, I don't really pluck much, but I groom. I think I have a video, I think, and if I do, I'll try to link it below for you, on how to do brows. Well, I don't have everything that I had back then, so all I have are, like, the AOA Studio, basically brow razors. You know, to do them, and I have tweezers, but tweezers are a little more difficult for me to use on my brows, because I end up pulling a huge chunk out. So, I don't have a big magnifying, like high-powered magnifying mirror anymore. So, not since I moved. Because I used to have like a 10X or something like that, and I don't have it no more. But I'm just filling my brows in, and out of my makeup, this usually takes the longest. So, and I'm going to use the spoolie side and brush through them. But let me know in the comments down below what is something you would like to see. And if you've noticed, I don't know if you have or not, but I've actually changed locations. I changed rooms recently. Well, about a month or so ago, after my grandfather passed. So, that right there is the brows. Now, you could go multiple ways with this. You could wear, like, yesterday, the thing that I had on, I can't even read what color this is. It's the red one. That's all I know. Of the plumper Maybelline, is it? Yeah, just Maybelline Plumper Please Shaping Lip Duo. It has a lipstick on one side and a gloss on the other. The stick is a plumping stick. And it stayed on all day yesterday for me. And another option you can do is like the Wet n Wild catsuits. Or even the, I don't know if I even have one of these right here, but I'll look. Yeah, I do. You just gotta find it. But the AOA Studio ones, those are really good too, that you could do. I'm trying to find it. It's at the bottom of this thing here. There we go. There's one. Yeah. Now this is, I think, one of the metallic, metals, Wonder Metals. You could do that, you know, and the AOA Studio from shopmissa.com, theirs are only $1. I mean, Wet n Wild, they're still like $5, but still, you can go out to your local Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, whatever, and find these. AOA Studio, you have to order online. And the times that I've ordered online, unless you order $35 worth, I think is what it is, it only costs like $4 shipping. You know, so if you're ordering 10 items, it's only like $14 plus tax or whatever. But I'm using the liquid catsuit in Rebel Rose. Oops. Yeah, my sinuses are going crazy on me. But this here is a good neutrally, it's like a mauve-y color. That's the best way I know to describe it. Some people may even call it like a mauve rose. So, I mean, it's pretty neutral. So, and just for argument's sake, I'm going to take that Wet n Wild again and give my face another once over. Might have to try to clean the nozzle or something, like the thing around it. I don't know. It's driving me nuts that I can't just boop, boop, boop. You know, because I had the e.l.f. Mistin set for a long time. That's like $6 or something. This was about the same price. But yet, the sprayer don't work. What the heck, people? What the heck? And it stinks! Oh, it stinks. Well, trying to fix the nozzle, I think I messed it up even more. So. But, doing a light. Yeah. Because I tried, like, taking my fingernail and running it around the edge. But anyway, I did a light spritz there. Of that. That right there, y'all, is the finished look. Go ahead and pull my hair back down for you. So. But yeah, let me know if you want to see like some back to school hair tutorials, back to school makeup, makeup for glasses, fall makeup recommendations, anti-aging, like over 35 makeup type things. You know, because I'm thinking about doing something like that since I'm over 35 now. So, let me know in the comments down below what you want to see, and let me know what you thought of the look. Thank you for watching, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.